So my latest song, Japanese denim flying straight from Manopon. Rolling out to Durban, Malva pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, not you. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bitha.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. Yeah. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper.
Switch it up.
From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we the settler. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these raps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bitha. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain. Oh, you stay with it. In the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe, I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free thinker, that's autonomy. That means I make my own decisions. To the people that see the world just like the news do. Why you stunting on...
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Cleveland Browns and the Indianapolis Colts. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Head the street, down.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
18 Cardinal.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Completed to his running back. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up. Just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. He has it at the 13. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Hawk 70.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. First down now, ball at the 33.
Right there.
Hand off to Sampson. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
19-18.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Short pass brought in. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
You're lying. Check, ball tag, check, ball tag.
Judkins out the middle. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down from the 42.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Hey, smash Bronco. Let's go.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Headed out right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Hurt, hurt.
It's Judkins on the counter. That run good for 8. Now they've got third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go, start. 19, Charger, 9. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns go up 6-0 here in the first. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Ready. Ready.
To throw, Richardson. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches.
Ready. Stretch the eagle, stretch the eagle.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Taken in by Downs, left side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Hold it ready.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Connecting again with Downs. By a man, he's in the clear. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll be first down Colts.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now a toss play, Taylor. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Defense's first sack of the game, Cade. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Going with a screen to Taylor. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That's the end of one here. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They've got the field goal team out there, and this would be an impressive kick to resume play. Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And the deficit stays at 7.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely online. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
The handoff here to Sampson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Browns first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Trying the left side with Sampson. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Cougar 19. Steady.
2nd down, carry hit behind the line. That ball's loose. But the Browns got this one back, so they will luckily hang on to possession. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
So crisis averted, partner, but their reward here is a tough 3rd down.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
Third and long for him here. On a quick slant, it's Njoku. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Panther Street, Panther Street.
16 yards.
Let's go.
1st down, Cleveland.
Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Throw here, 3rd down. He finds Njoku, complete. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Back. Deputy Lions. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Play action, Sanders. got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Under the gun, here's Sanders. Catch made. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They're down to their final 1 in this half. Leaving the offense out there, it's 4th and goal from the 1.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Steady.
And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns pull that in front further, 13-zip. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Here comes Malik Washington. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Ready. Hawk 70, hawk, hot, hot.
Play action with Richardson. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. So it looks like it'll be 2nd and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this.
Got it, ready.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Get it. 60 Eagles, Cowboy 80. Check go.
Back to throw, here's Richardson. A quick slant into the hands of Downs. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 4 there, and that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
All the way, touchdown, Indy! The Colts make it a one-score game before halftime.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Back to the air here on 2nd. Sanders hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Browns first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10 now from the 46.
Ready.
Sanders back to throw. He finds Sampson out of the backfield. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Panther Street. Let's go.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. That one's complete, right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid game. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw now with Sanders. Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
And he missed it. It's no good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Washington now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Three. Ready.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. 2nd down carry for Taylor. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
First down, and they go right back to him. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Ready, set.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Come on.
Going power with a big tight end. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
That's what I call a go-for-broke call right there. Had that one saved up for a specific spot, and it fell just short of getting in the touchdown.
Taylor. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Colts cut into the lead coming out at halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll go play action for Sanders. Called in left side. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Let's go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. Play action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Cougar 19.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. On target here to Njoku. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First down. A gain of 21 yards.
Stephanie Ranger.
First
Stephanie
down,
Ranger.
Cleveland.
Go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Here's Sanders now. That's the hook up again to Njoku. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 from the 32.
Cowboy 80. Check. Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll give to Sampson here up the middle. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up second and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Back to throw. Here's Sanders. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Come on. 70, 19, 18.
Sanders now on third down. Has him on a quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Hawk 70. Rig it. Let's go.
Running right with Sampson. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
Hurt. Cougar 19.
Here he goes, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. For the second time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Washington now to return. He dodged the tackle. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it has such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
It's downfield. He's got it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Three quarters in the books from this one. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Go. Ready.
To the air on this first down, Richardson. That one's complete over the middle. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here we go. Shot. Bronco 80.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Let's go now. Street. 18 Cardinal. 18.
Here's another for him. Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. It's not loose. And this is going to be Browns football.
I'll tell you this, inside the 5-yard line, that ball has got to be welded to your body at times. Under no circumstances can it come free. Whether someone puts a helmet on it or those players are just ripping it from both sides.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free.
Cowboy 80. Six. Let's go.
Running with Taylor. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
This could be the snap that decides this game. It's 4th and goal.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
Desperation time here. Receiver screen here. It's downs. And they stop him. No touchdown. No first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
First down, here's Sampson. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. They're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. He picks up 15 on the play, and that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
Hand off to Sampson. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
70.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready? Tampa Viking 18. Go.
Back to throw it. Put the body on the line for his team. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
77. On 1st down, here's Sanders. toward the sideline, and he's got it. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Check. 18 Cardinal.
On the carry, it's Sampson. And he will not get the first, but this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Browns holding on to a field goal lead. Colts in the nickel set on 3rd.
Come on. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Eagles.
A handoff here to Sampson. Oh, and it's a punishing hit to end that play, but hey, still a win for this offense. They've got first and goal now from the 2. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Here we go. 60 Eagles.
Judkins can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And he's across. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns make it a 9-point advantage. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the draw, this is Taylor. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Here he is to throw. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Short pass brought in. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Ready!
Once more now, it's Richardson. Trying to push deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Now to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Dragon 60. Go.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Trying to push deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
So the Browns will take this win home with them. Well, as they celebrate to the boos of the home crowd, I'm sure you're having flashbacks, buddy. It's got to be music to their ears, hearing those fans voice their displeasure.
It is so sweet, Kate, when you win on the road for a couple of reasons. Yeah, I do remember. I remember silencing those road crowds. There's no better feeling than to hear, those boos and those cheers and all.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar